Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Sorry, I'm a minute late. A minute late. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Toni Darroch, and this is the How to Craft Network, where we love to share the love of craft. This is Studio 3, and it's a Monday night, which means hopefully at any second Tim's going to walk in the door with a cup of herb tea for me, fingers crossed, and we get to normally craft and chat. But this evening, unfortunately, there is no craft. One, I have had the most epic day that I have not been able to plan or prep anything, which means I would rather do no demo than try and blag my way through a demo. You all know me very well. So it's just going to be a chat and some things I want to talk about and tell you about, because we've got some good things coming up too. So I hope you don't mind. And also, the icing on the cake as well was my son is in a location where we can't get him back to me because I'm live and Tim's not here. He has to go somewhere straight after he's made me this cup of tea. So we're in a predicament where my son would have been stood in the dark for like 40 minutes, and obviously that is not happening. So we've had to rejig a little bit, so I won't be able to get that demo in. But if you are wanting some inspirational content, I did go live today for Mighty Monday at 1 o'clock, and it was awesome, guys. We finished our little mini album that we've been working on. I've put it out there because I'm going to send it to a customer. But our Mighty Mondays are in-depth sort of everybody's got Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. It's fine. Okay, it's fine now. Are we okay? Are we okay? I think we're okay. I can hear you now. Oh, thank goodness. Right, so what I was saying now, I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that, I promise you. So I lost my signal for momentarily there, and then what's happened is it's thrown my audio off, but I put my audio back on now. So you're all going to have to listen to me gimble and gamble about my day. So without even asking, without any of you asking what my day's been like, I'm going to tell you what my day's been like, because in fact, whereas today gone, for one, there's not enough hours in the day, and my son's circumstances changed. And I just had that, you know, when sometimes when your washer breaks and then you're thinking, right, okay, I can deal with a broken washer, and then your dryer goes bang, and then you go to make a cup of tea and fuse blows in your kettle. That's the day I've had today. That's just the only description. So nothing bad's happened. It's just like, you turn this way, something's wrong here. You turn this way, something's wrong here. You all get the story, right? Went out and came back in, that's better. Tony, you look like Sandra Bullock's twin. Shannon, you are not the first person to say that. I think it's the hair. When I have my hair down, everybody says I look like either Doctor Who or Sandra Bullock. I'll take it all day long. So my arms are going because I've got lots to tell you about. I've got my herb tea. This is the most important thing. I have only had a Kit Kat today. And I said after Mighty Monday at 1 o'clock today, when we did our Mighty Monday class, I was going to go and get a pork sandwich. Well, that never happened. I met myself coming backwards. And it's now just after 6, and I'm wondering why I'm starving. Oh, you're all sending me a cuddle. Adele says, you may have had the day from hell, but you look gorgeous as ever. I don't think so. These glasses hide a lot of sins. Anyway. So, is everyone okay? It's not all about me. Come on, is everyone okay? Got lots to tell you about, and if you didn't hear me at the start there, ladies and gentlemen, I can't do a demo today. Just briefly, I can't do a demo today because I would rather not do a demo and try and blag my way through a demo. No point doing a half-hearted demo, and I haven't had the opportunity to plan or prep. So today is a question and answer session, and to talk through the week ahead, because we've got some cool stuff happening this week ahead. So if you've got any questions, Q. If you're brand new to the channel, you need to give us a thumbs up, maybe heart us, share as much as you can, and share, because we do a giveaway as well, and I'll pick a giveaway at the end of the show for the live show. And I did say in my 1 PM Mighty Monday today that I would probably get everybody's names together and do a massive giveaway haul for all the people that comment when I've gone off air. You know, when you comment, when I say pop a comment underneath and we'll pick a bunch of winners. I said I would do that tonight, but I just haven't had the opportunity to sit down and go through the videos and pick winners from those videos. So what I'll do is we'll do it next week, if that's okay, because I think we're a month overdue at least. So we'll do a whole bunch of giveaways for that, and that'll be nice just before Christmas, right? So let's do a bit of a shout out. If you're brand new, let me know if you're brand new. What are you having for your tea? Whereabouts are you in the world? And did you all get savings in our Black Friday? Did you? You need to eat, Tony. I know. I'm going to eat the biggest dinner when I get home. I don't know what it looks like, but I'll probably eat my way through the front door. Although this is harbouring the real boss. And to go on, metabolism. That's a good sketch, isn't it? That's all we need. I'm in a safe space now. I absolutely am, Brenda. Pucker pie, says Sue. Yes, hear you now, lovely. Okay, so let's have a look. Half a day in work for me today, phasing my return and taking it steady after the stroke. I hope you're well, sweetheart. I have seen you out and about walking. I'm good. Out and about walking, and I can see baby steps. That's all you can do, sweetheart. Get back into the swing of things. Scotch pie for tea. Sausage casserole for tea, says Anne. Oh, leftover roast from yesterday, says Glynis. Chicken pie and mash for tea, says Sarah. Thanks, Tony. Got a goodie bag. I'm going to talk about that in this show. Swimmer and spuds and a swimmer, Michaela. Woo! If you don't know what spuds and a swimmer are, it is fish and chips. I'm having chicken pie, says Ronald. Pork burger and wedges, says Sue. So keep sharing, because we're going to do a nice voucher giveaway now. Next week we will talk about the last shows and things for December for us, because I like to let you all know, because now we've got our lovely app. I'm going to be posting some content randomly in the app over the Christmas period, so nobody's left at home on their own without a little bit of inspirational content or a smiley face or just a chat or a conversation. So I have been recording those today. I had blue fingers today. So I told you I've been busy, so I've been recording those today as well for you all, because I really don't want the thought of anybody sat in a house on their own without feeling they've got somebody looking out for them, as always, because that just makes me very sad. So I need to make it very happy and positive. So you're all going to have some lovely content there. Shared and liked before show started, says Michaela. Chicken korma for Chrissy. The advent calendars are amazing. Knocked it out of the park again. Thank you so much. That's super kind. Jen says sorry she's late. Jen, your videos are incredible. Well done, darling. You, Karen, Paul, Sharon, everybody just smashing it out of the park with the videos for our lovely friends and customers. I hope you all appreciate it, guys, because the team are trying really hard to inspire you all in one way or another. I don't know if you've noticed, but they have all, and this is, I never asked them to do this, guys. I didn't ask a single one of them to start doing videos. I always thought it would be a good idea, but it's a big ask when people work and have families outside of being on design teams. So I've never asked them to do any more than what they do, because they already do enough for me. But they've started to just do all of these videos, and I'm sat thinking, I'm hooked watching them. So my lovely customers must enjoy them too. So don't forget to share and join their pages and TikTok, and if you're able to do so, it is wonderful. I have an amazing team, Liz. I absolutely do. And you know what? I'll never get rid of them. That's why I can't do any like people on my design team, because unless some of you want to poison them off to get on the design team, but I can't get rid of them. They've been here since day dot. This is the thing. It's not staff turnover like McDonald's, you know. It really is like ticket based. It's crazy, isn't it? Julie, loved the Advent refill so far. I'm keeping the 12-day one until after X. Wow, that's incredible. Now, I know that some of you have started your 12-day one today and you're going to open them every other day. So just do remember, though, that if you open your calendar, not to spoil it for those that are not doing it later or not opening their Advent calendar yet. So Karen's put a specific sort of post on the page, and if you want to post in there privately, and Karen marks it up as if you go in here you are going to see what's in the boxes. So if you do want to share sort of like your excitement and what you've done with them, then you post it in that piece. Don't post on the live feed, because last year it wasn't intended by any means, but last year some people posted by mistake on the main page, and so people were like, I haven't started opening mine, please don't do that. So accidents happen, we get it, okay? And I know you're all excited, so try and post in there if you can remember to do so. That's if you are going to post at all. You might want to wait till after Christmas, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Your team all produce different things, which is so good. It absolutely is. It's so good. Question, when do you get your guest design team members? So I did a guest every month this year. I'm not sure if I'm doing it again next year, but you'll be the first to know if we do. So that was fun. There's lots of amazing guests doing design team work. Your design team are awesome. There is not another design team that can hold a candle to yours. They really are the best of the best. I know. How did I get them? This is the thing. How did I deserve them and get them? Opening my calendar on Christmas Day. Wow. Ooh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's so exciting. I haven't got an Advent calendar. No, I haven't got an Advent calendar. And do you know the thing I told you about in the Black Friday sale that I wanted, and I was waiting for it to go in the Black Friday sale? I thought I'll just take my chances and wait till the Black Friday to see if it goes in the sale. And it didn't. Of course it didn't, because I wanted it. It's always the same, isn't it? And then I've waited and waited, because some Black Friday deals have lasted days and days and days, haven't they? And they've put actually the savings higher as the days have gone on. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. Hopefully. Anyway, don't tell Tim, although Tim's watching, probably, maybe on his phone, making sure my internet doesn't drop out. But anyway, I ordered it, even though it wasn't in sale. I ordered it. I had to itch the scratch. I had to scratch the itch. See, the right way you twit. I had to scratch the itch and get them. And in the hope that because they're expensive, I'm not going to like it. I am so awful to myself. You know, I never spend a penny on myself. Hardly ever. Ever. And Tim's like, you are crazy. You know you can get what you want within reason. I'm like, I know I can, but I would rather buy Tim something or Tom something. And I know, so I'm like now thinking I shouldn't have bought that. It's just too expensive. And now I'm thinking I hope I don't like it when it comes. I'm crazy. I know. But sometimes it is nice to have a nice treat. So that is my treat. And if I like it, I will definitely keep it. So Elaine says you deserve a treat. So let's talk about the week ahead. So share the show and let me talk about lots of goodness on here. Now, I know you all like our monthly mega deal. So let's talk about the monthly mega deal first. Excuse me. And I've done the monthly mega deal at one item at a reduced price, because you've all probably spent up over the Black Friday and got a ton of stuff. But I don't want you to think this one is any less worthy, because it's so pretty, guys. So it's a reflection stamp and it is called Make a Wish. And now I know a lot of you have been pestering Karen for this one for a while. So I'll show you some samples too. Kit Kat calendar. I know, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Listen, I get enough treats. I honestly do. I get chocolate and gifts all the time. That's enough for me. That's why I'm putting on the pounds. I'm not really, I'm disappearing. But anyway, I digress. So let's have a look at this one. So this is Make a Wish Stamps by Me. This is the one that's the monthly mega deal. But before I just get into this, let me show you what I've popped on the screw. No, I'm not going to show you that yet. I'll show you at the end, because that's going to give away what's on my desk. Oh, Danielle Hayes, I'm doing YouTube videos of the Advent. Oh, that's amazing, Danielle. I can't wait to see that. I cannot wait. I love the anticipation of opening those boxes, particularly on video as well. And I think somebody did one last year. I think it was 2 ladies did one last year. And I think a lot of people have bought this year off the back of that video. So I'm very grateful. So thank you so much. Everyone, that's really kind. Right, so let's have a look at this one. So this one is the young boy or girl blowing the butterflies here, and then we've got the lovely sort of tree sitting under the tree, just enjoying the world, letting the world pass by. We have obviously the dandelion clock, the butterfly, the birds, the bench, and the little bird house. Make a wish, so lovely and just for you. Now my favourite stamp out of all of this is this. It is so stinking cute, and it's brilliant for smaller cards, great for kids cards too, but the very fact that it's blowing a whole bunch of butterflies off a dandelion clock is beautiful. I love it, and it's reflection, so it's reflected down too. So let's have a look at some of the samples here. So pattern paper, the stamp, and can't tell you too much about this one. We love reflection collection, don't we? Now this is on at $15.99. They're normally $18.99, but it's the monthly mega deal, so I've taken it down to $15.99. If you have your club and your points and things like that, well, you're down to 13 quid or less. And your little Brucey treat for you all there. So there's this one. Let's have a look at some more. Now this is a nice one. Now if you manage to get our butterfly slimline embossing folder, that is nice, isn't it? Gorgeous cards. I think Karen posted this one today. Building it in with the rest of your stash. Don't forget, I know Reflections is just brilliant on its own. It is awesome. It doesn't need much work, but if you build it in with the rest of your stash, you really do get a great look. Oh, Philippa says, I think this is the one I got as a gift from you. Some of you may have got this one. I shared it over a couple of stamps, so we didn't give everybody the same. So some of you may have got this one. So there you go. You've just saved yourselves £16. Well done. How wonderful is that one? See, I love to treat my friends. So that's just a few of the samples. They're the only ones I managed to grab in the chaos of it all. So that stamp set is available now. And it's from $18.99 to $16.99. And the item number for that one is 240424 Foxtrot. Now, we have popped links everywhere. There's a link at the top of YouTube. There is a link on my telly, my-telly.com. There is a link on YouTube, and if you're watching on the website, it's all below. Now, I do have some things to tell you about before I go on to anything else. Great to see some inspiration, says Philippa. Yes, screen grab it, Philippa. So, HSN friends across the pond have got some, it's Cyber Monday, okay, over on HSN. They've got free shipping and handling on all craft items, up to 50% off. As you can see, I'm reading from my sheet. I wrote a few notes down. Up to 50% off over 500 craft deals, and today is the last day. So if you're shopping over on, go and check it out on HSN. Cyber Monday up to 50% off. I'm not sure if there's many of my products in there, but there might be. You might have to check that out. And then we've got some lovely news for you all. I'm doing Suzanne Gets Crafty on Tuesday, December 10th. Okay, with Suzanne. I know you all like me to be with Suzanne. And the items that I'm using in that particular one are Tranquility, Delicate Stitch, Follow Your Dreams, and Best Day Ever Kit. So if you've got those items, I'm going to be doing some demos with those with Suzanne, December the 10th, and that's a Tuesday. Okay, that's that. Nice information for you all. We like information. And in January you'll get an hour. Well, I'm hoping so. They keep changing, everything keeps changing, so they have promised, so we'll see how it goes. So that's the monthly mega deal. That's loaded on the system, don't forget that. So let's just pop that on the back here. Now, the second thing I want to tell you about is, did you all see the Black Friday? Did you all see the Black Friday show? 2 Black Friday shows. We had over 1,000 orders, right? Becky's working her way through them, so make sure you just be kind and just be patient. She is working through them all. And bear in mind, most of you have ordered Christmas Eve boxes and class kits and things like that, so it's taking some pulling together to ensure we get it all out of the door in a timely manner, but also not sporadic and in separate parcels, because postage is just killing me at the moment, absolutely killing me at the moment. So we're trying to combine if you've ordered multiples, which was always the game anyway, or should I say was always going to be how we would work, but sometimes we do just send things to get them out the door so you have them timely, and then we send things later. But we are actually trying to save on the environment as well. The footprint must be huge this time of the year, so you have to just be a little bit patient with Becky on that. And if you have any emails or you want to talk to any of us, of course you can send emails in, but if it is about orders, you're probably not going to get as in orders like where is my order. You're just going to have to be patient, because Becky spends hours just answering emails saying where is my order. But if you actually go into your order, you can get the tracking number and check it yourself. You don't need Becky to do that for you. So please do check your accounts if you're wondering where orders are and things like that. Shout out to Becky, honestly, that girl is a legend. I did give her a pork sandwich today though, 2, and she said, oh, I can cook. I was like, it's just a bit of pork in a slow cooker, Becky. You can cook, you can. She don't have to crack me up. Right, so going back to the bank holiday, the Black Friday. So I did say it would last till today. So everything's probably, you probably can't see anything now, as in the savings. If I've missed anything, that's my fault, but everything should be off apart from the goodie bag. I've left the goodie bag on simply because it went crazy, and it has made lots of room in my warehouse for new product, so I have left it on. Now, did most of you see the Black Friday goodie bag? I've got it here, and I'm just going to very quickly go through it for you. So if you are watching for the first time or missed our Black Friday shows or offers, our goodie bag is a contents may vary, over £200, way over £200 worth of product for £35. So let's just show you that. So you don't get my bag is for demonstration purposes. Now the code for this one is 120823 alpha. Okay, shop ahead if you haven't got one of these, because if you've got crafty friends or treats or anything like that, you will want what's in this bag. They'll be guaranteed something in this bag that's just going to cover the, what, 2, 4, 6, 27 quid free postage. You do the maths. That's if you're on free postage, that is. 27 quid. Now pull one item out that's worth over that. Stamp and die. What's this? This is a Thirsty Brush Owls from Our House to Yours, Warm Wishes. So this is £29.99, right? This is more. This is what you're paying for. Let's just say, for example, this is what you're paying for. Okay, it was amazing. Like 19 items. Ooh, a lot. This is actually, Shannon, this is going to be quite fruitful to see, because this is one that has been packed by Becky herself. I gave her an example and I just said ensure that it's over £200 and they get a variety. So this is one that Becky's done, so you're probably going to see some different items in here, and let's see how many there is, because you might have a stamp and die instead of 2 stencils, but it's still over the amount. So it'd be really cool to see this. Actually, let me just have a slurp of this tea. If you buy 2, there is a chance you will get duplicates, but if you're buying 2, one for you, one for a friend, honestly. So let's go into overhead and let's show you what's in this bag. So let's say, for instance, that's your first item. So there is another stamp and die in this one. Stencil. This is all for like 28 quid. Tell me any other company that's giving you that. And it is basically items where we have 50s, 30s, 60s, 70s, where I can confirm that you're going to get exactly the same. So I've done a contents may vary, but it's guaranteed over £200. So you can see the savings immediately. And even if you're paying 35 for it, because you've not got any points, then you can thank me later. Even if you do charity work and things like that, great raffle prizes. All that in one bag. Exactly that. You don't get my bag. Becky said, can you make it clear you don't get the bag, because she gets emails going, where want my bag? Where want my bag? So this is my bag. You will get yours in an envelope, okay, sealed, so you know exactly what was part of your goodie bag. So I just wanted to touch on that because I have literally left that on. You've all loved it, and there's no reason for me to take that off because it is absolutely helping me clear down some stock to make space for new. So make the most of that one if you want to. The next 2 things I want to talk about are Christmas Eve boxes. I think most of you have got these, but just in case, we have our 2 Christmas Eve boxes. This one is your village, this one is your car. Christmas Eve village, I'll put the price and the code here, and then we have Christmas Eve car, and I've put the price and the code here. Now, questions in relation to Christmas Eve boxes. Why is there 2? Why is there only 2 and not 4? The reason there is only 2 and not 4 is because we could only afford to buy in the stock for 2, given what's happened earlier in the year. So it's 2 this year. It's all brand new, never been seen before, so you get first dibs on brand new product from Stamps by Me. I always put a little treat in there too, so last year I put a little keychain in there. There's a little treat in these ones as well. They're wrapped in tissue paper, so you will get a nice little treat under your tree if you want to open it Christmas Eve. Instead of a pair of pyjamas because you've got enough and you would like a little treat to yourself, you have 2 options. Now both boxes, one's 40 and one's 55. Obviously with your points and your discounts, you get 8 quid off this one if you're 20% discount and you've got your 5. You do the maths. I hate talking about it all the time about how much you would and coulda, shoulda, woulda, get it out and things like that. You do your own maths, add it to your basket. If you're happy with it, you can check it out. And yes, they come in these boxes. We bought thousands of these boxes, so we could do them for a few years, hopefully. But yeah, so you've got your winter village on here, and then you have your lovely car, which you can see is there's something in there that's just a little bit too big. Woo! Not telling you. So those are your Christmas Eve boxes. Don't miss out on those. I know a lot of you get really excited about those, and that's something I would definitely buy a Christmas Eve box for myself. So that's that. That's my goodie bag. And then I'm so excited for your Christmas Eve box. Bless you. There's paper in, yes. There's some beautiful paper in, yeah, but if you don't want paper, don't buy them. Right, okay, so moving on to the last thing that I want to talk about, and I can put it up on screen now. These are the things that I have put, these are the things that I've put on screen for you all, so you can see. Now, I was going to talk about the class kits, but they've both sold out. Now, before I was going to talk about them, there's absolutely no point because I can't order anymore. I might be able to order the January one. I might be able to get some more of those, but it's not guaranteed. You'll just have to click the notify me button. For this month, I loaded more, I got more, and I cannot guarantee, so I'm not even going to go there in case I can't get them. So this one's done, December. January was loaded and sold out, but if you want it, you need to click the notify me button, and that will allow me to make a decision whether to go and order more for that class. If you don't click the notify me button, we can't really gauge on how many I need to order. I don't want to be left with lots of class kits, so it's the best way if you can get the mindset of clicking notify me, and once I get to a certain number, I'll always make an effort to reorder or re-engage and make more or do more. So that's that. Oh, I'm sad that that's gone. I knew that would go. So let's just have a look here. So this is what's on, what I'm talking about. You've got your 2 Christmas Eve boxes, you've got your class, the monthly mega deal stamp, the goodie bag here, number 1, and then down by the bottom, oh, 38 of you have this in your basket. Oh dear now. Right, so you've all been waiting patiently, thank you so much. But here we are. Let me just make some space. Now, I know some of you are waiting to get this as a Christmas gift. Oh, as a Christmas gift for yourself, or your husband was getting you it as a treat. A lot of you have been waiting for this one. So this is the A4 hand crank machine. Okay, I wasn't going to put it on yet, but I thought if you are asking for it as a Christmas gift, you get it. You can put it under your tree and forget about it, right? And also delivery is going to start getting real problematic into the second week of December. We always find parcels take way longer as anticipated, and sometimes even get lost. So I'm doing it now, the beginning of December, to try and just prevent any upset, heartache or loss of parcels. So this one has been loaded on. It's on at $139.99. It's got the A4 plates, so if you do use your bigger dies, instead of having to turn them around, or your elongated slimline embossing folders having to do them in 2 parts, and you do want a bigger machine and a workhorse at that, this machine is going to be for you. So I'll just, beautiful machine, same as the other one, but that is, it's huge, guys. And then here are your plates. So I'll just put the plates on here so you can see how big they are. So they are 12-inch tall, just a bit bigger, there we go, and wide, 8.5-inch wide. Okay, so that's your cutting plate. So check the cutting plate, is it for you? If you're wanting a bigger one. So I'm gonna leave my little A5 one probably in here, and in Studio One when we do shows, I'm gonna put my A4 one in there and have an A4 one in there and an A5 one in here, just because I can. And you know, they are my tools and I like to treat myself. I'm excited to use that, actually, really excited. So in relation to this machine though, I have to tell you guys, when you go to order this machine, if some of you would have got free postage and will get all of your discounts and points, and it'll be an absolute steal by the time you've added it all up. However, on the postage for this, I have had to add £10 postage, and that's for the EU, for USA and for the UK, because it's so heavy, and the advent calendars cost me £18 each, in and around that point, dependent upon where in the UK, £18 each to send out the door. So when I did the price on this, I just couldn't stand that cost. So please forgive me, but there has been a £10 postage cost put on here. That doesn't cover the postage. I've met you halfway. I've gone actually way over halfway, but I feel like everything's going up, and I do not want to be that company that starts cracking the whip and saying to everybody, now you're all going to have to start paying, and now you're all not getting this, and now you're all getting that. I feel it's only fair that we meet halfway. We are a company, we do need to make money, but at some point something has to give, and that is just, and when you get it yourself, you'll feel the weight. And bearing in mind, a card that's flat at 5x5 is £165 to send. Advent calendars were £18. This is 4 times heavier than your advent calendar. So I think you will understand. And I didn't want to do the machine at £149.99 and add that £10 on, because that's not actually the value of the machine. That's like cheating you out of, well, I'm making you pay for postage. So I felt like I'd just add the £10 on and just tell you, and then you know exactly where you stand and why it is at that price point. Whew, there we go. So if you're getting it as a treat, it's a nice little treat. That's all I'm going to say. It's a beautiful machine. It's got a bigger surface area. So if you were waiting for that, it's now loaded for you all. That's it. Any questions? Have I covered everything? Does that mean I can go and have a pork sandwich? Did you see me? I've got all sprightly now. I'm thinking about food. That's understandable, says Shannon. Well, thank you, sweetheart. That's really kind. You're already super generous. I know, but we've been together from day dot, most of us. Or if you've been here a couple of years, you know, dream team, right? We do everything together. The highs, the lows, the tears, the happies. We celebrate, we cry together. When I told you about the fire at HTCN, so many of you messaged me saying I'd have cried with you. I was like, well, if I'm crying, you're crying too. We're all crying together. Cheryl, I understand that. Tell me thank you. Totally understand, muscle generous. I'm pleased you're all right with it. I'm sure if you're not going to buy it. You're going to just stick with the machine that you have, and that is also okay. Okay, we don't need to overconsume. You know, if you need one or would like one, the offer is there to get one. I didn't order thousands of this because we do have machines, right, already, but it is a workhorse, and I wouldn't buy something that I didn't think would work for you at home. So it's your decision. So then, we all love Toni. Dear, we all love Toni. Woo-woo. We should do a song. Michaela Brown, it's a very fair price. It is a fair price, and I had to haggle with my supplier because obviously I get all my tools from her and my A5 one, and I've ordered that twice. I had to haggle with her, you know. She's like, well, you're not ordering that many this time. I'm like, guys, partners, dream team, you know, when we do take it to TV and I start ordering the thousands again, you know, you're going to benefit. So don't criminalise me now because I only need 400. Please don't do it. So anyway. So there we go. So great deal, just ordered, thank you Karen, that is wonderful. So the DPD man is gonna hate me. He walked in when all the advent calendars were stacked up. Honestly, you should have seen his face. And he looked at Becky as if to say, Becky, are you gonna help me? And Becky was like, you're joking, aren't you? You do them, I'm bringing you more out as we speak. We've got 4 trolleys full out here. Honestly. So funny, so funny. That's why I've treated them all to pork sandwiches today. But anyway. So, any questions? Question. What is the difference between the Xmas Eve boxes? Now, let me think. They both have papers in. Please do know that. I don't want to give too much away. But they have some of our great concepts in that you've not seen. And they've got some nice... I can't tell you. Just know it's got paper in both, and one's got something and something, and one's got something. All different. That's all I can say. Can't tell you. That's it. So, Philippa, what's happening with the foiling machine? Absolutely nothing, Philippa. I have that and the A4 die cutting machine, electronic die cutting machine, sat in warehouses in China, and I have no plan to generate the eye-watering amount of money to pay for that this year. So they're going to have to sit there until I win the lottery. Oh, we'll see what happens. Soul destroying, I know. CNC's got a lot to answer for, right? But anyway, so I'm going to close off the end of this session now. If you need me for anything, please do message us, but please don't message unnecessarily like where's my order, if you can. I mean, if you've got a question and of course you want and you're getting a little bit anxious about it, of course you can email in. But me and Becky are going to work this week. Kath's in again tomorrow and Simon's in as well, so we're going to work hard to get your orders out the door. And if you're just wanting a little treat, the goodie bag is probably the best saving of all time ever. And that's it really. So I'm going to say goodbye. It feels weird not doing a demo. I feel like now we should be starting a demo, but anyway, it is what it is. So I will say goodbye. Tomorrow is Deal Hunters. That's tomorrow, not Wednesday. I have an important meeting on Wednesday, and when I come out on Wednesday and I know more, you guys will be the first to know what's going on. I have something up my Brucey sleeve. Can't tell you all yet, but I have something up here. It's very dark up here. Once you go in though, you can't come back. So tomorrow is Deal Hunters, Wednesday nothing, Thursday nothing, and Friday is a one-day special, and it is the machine. So don't panic buy. It is the machine on Friday, and what we'll do is we'll use the machine with our embossing folders and our dies and things like that, and we'll maybe put in the monthly mega deal too, and we'll use it all together and demo it all together. How does that sound? So that's it. I will speak to you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Enjoy your tea, stay safe, stay cozy, take care. Love you all. Bye.